Hi everybody! Today this video is quite unconventional. It is not a gameplay, but an how-to tutorial. Since the deep and many aspects of man vs machines, I've decided to split this into multiple videos. Today we're going to dissect the MvM Scout, how to play, what upgrades focus the most, what weapons are worth a try. First and foremost, while you play the Scout, you must focus on the money. You can see the money needed to be collected into the yellow box below in the left hand of your screen. Until you see the number in green, you are not losing any single dollar. But you need to rush and take it before it evaporates. You have another good reason to pick all the money. Money overheals your health, so picking them is like picking medkit. They are both sides of a medal. The A+, that is, collecting all the money in a wave and being constantly overhealed. The A+ grade grants to each member of your team $100 bonus. Don't fall into the mistake that you believe that each one that collects money gets that money for himself alone. The money are always shared among the team as a whole. Now let's speak about your perfect loadout. For a moment, let's leave the primary tool aside and focus on the secondary and the melee. Maybe you already know that as a scout, you can't enter MvM without having your backpack, a meal, a med meal, and a funnel. They are so much better than the side grades that you would risk being votekicked if you don't equip them at the beginning. Someone says that the Bonk or the Sandman are capable side grades as well. Well, I don't agree very much with this sentence, because the Sandman has a very high costly upgrade to become a marking weapon. So I would suggest you to start and learn marking with a melee for free. A very important thing is that if you roam around a giant, you are doing that not only to mark it, but also to distract it and detract its fire from your team that can easily kill the giant. You mostly are 700 and more HP overhealed, so you can risk a bit your life like a mosquito around the giant. And about the bunker, yes, you will be invulnerable while drinking it, but I don't think that you are helping your team with it, just to collect some money, but not doing much more than this. While the milk can greatly help your heavy and other classes to destroy a giant. I see the bonk only useful in ways where there are so many robot-built sentries, then you really need to be invulnerable for some time with the milk, and by using it you can even slow some very crucial robots like the Super Scouts. Another nearby error is upgrading your primary, your gun. Nothing more wrong, you never must focus on upgrading your gun until the very least, whereas all your other upgrade pages are maxed out. Now, time to discuss your best upgrades as a scout. Contrary to other classes, your focus generally is to rise as up a speed and jump upgrade. You need to dodge every rocket and other spamming by the bots, and at the same time collect money everywhere. The only exception to this is the med milk. Generally, you prefer to upgrade it before your jump and speed and your resist. Just a bit, not maxing out the whole med milk, but progressing with the recharging and the slowing as soon as you feel appropriate, depending on the wave. Let's start with the Force and Nature. The Fan is one of the most used primaries for the MvM Scout. The reason is its knockback that can be used as a third jump in early waves where you can already have maxed out your jump height, and as well because it can be a useful sort of hair blast to reset the bomb in front of the hatch. While we are here, you can see how I marked the medic giant. Note that Fanaware can mark one robot at a time, so you better mark the medic, the giant medic, not any other robot, nor the giant patients, nor smaller robots. Now let's check how to proper knockback jump with the force and nature.
Go, go, go!
I hope your affairs are in order.
See, I can get that ledge without having upgraded my jump by a single digit.
3, 2, 1.
Now, let's show you how to reset the bomb in front of the hatch. Someone thinks that the Baby Flays Blaster is really helpful in MvM. I don't like it instead, because of the following reason. Yes, early waves, you can use it as a free speed bonus upgrade, but it's not always speedy. You respawn at optimal speed, and since you may die at the early waves because you don't have much resistance, well, once you respawn and money is going to evaporate, you are too slow to catch it in time. Moreover, you can jump at will because it would reset your precious bonus, so you hardly can dodge or reach money in the highest places. And again, the speed bonus doesn't stack up with the upgrades for the speed in the scout page, so once you have enough money, you will swap to another weapon anyway, because you have so much money that you better have the speed all the time. While we are here, I show you the Sandman, with its costly upgrade that marks like the final war. Know that the Sandman lowers your HP, it's another penalty to put in account.
The spies are here.
Yeah, thanks.
Just remember that once upgraded, the Sandman marked with its bolts, but also with the bat, as like as the final war. And, as like as the final war, you mark only the latter robot, the former stops being manipulated. Above all, you'll see that the stun effect can't stop giants, so really, I don't think the Sandman is worth using.
Quickly find an upgrade station.
And what about the Scattergun? How it fares against the force and nature? I like the Scattergun, but you give up the utility of the fan. Simply as that. For 6 shots instead of 2. And since your class must not focus on the damage per second, but by reaching easily places where the money can come, I will force an agent.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's waste them.
One thing I forgot to say is that the final war mark effect lasts only 8 seconds. So, and you can't upgrade this time, so you better kill the marked giant ASAP as a team, or you'll need to go and mark it again. Anyway, no big deal. You will be roaming around giants to detract their fire, as I said earlier, so not a problem to mark it again. Time to check the soda popper. It's a gimmicky weapon in classic TF2, but in MvM I think that its multiple jumps, unleashed by the hype, can be useful to reach hard-to-get places. Those can be useful for collecting money in extremely hard-to-get places, or to dodge an extraordinary spamming robots fire.
I'm not even winded.
See, it's sweet, it's useful, and fast enough to get recharged. Still, I prefer a third jump whenever I want, induced by the Force nature. I think that's all, folks, for the Scout. Did you find it useful to a certain degree? Do you remember anything I may have forgot? If you find this type of tutorial useful to you, then rejoice, you won't miss a single class out in the coming weeks or months. And thanks for watching.